Welcome back, everyone, to a special edition of Sports Fellas.
Here we go. It's your Buckeye Believin' Who Die Hopeful, Captain Chris with a K.
And it's coming straight from the DMV, repping for the burgundy and gold, and always staying true to Tar Heel Blue, Mr. Brett.
This is your Rocky Mountain High Championship edition. Your host, Carlos, in the house. We are here, you guys. We are going to be talking about the AFC NFC Championship this Sunday. All right. So before we dive in, let's go ahead and take a quick pause and thank our following sponsors.
Hey guys, why don't you check out She Barber Cuts Barbershop and give Markeisha Brown, the licensed professional barber there, a call at 316-218-3566 for all your haircut needs. She's got cuts for kids, adults, and for those looking for the good one, the deluxe with beard trims, wash, and hot towels. So don't forget to give Markeisha a call at She Barber Cuts and see her at 2319 North Ridge, Barber Suite 6A here in Wichita, Kansas.
In this special edition, you guys, we're here. This is it. There's only 4 teams remaining. Who will go to California and host the Super Bowl? Okay, you guys, well, let's go ahead and kick off with the NFC side. So, interestingly enough, we have an NFC West Round 3 edition here. We have
Unbelievable.
the Los Angeles Rams going against their arch nemesis, the Seattle Seahawks. Brett, let's go ahead and talk about a little bit about both teams here real quick. Let's start off with the Los Angeles Rams and how they got here. In your opinion, what makes the Los Angeles Rams an elite team and why they got there?
One of the biggest reasons, Matt Staff. Let's put it out there. Pretty much, there's been a few weeks where he was just balling out, man. Throwing touchdown passes. Hasn't been picked off in a lot of games. Puka Nacua stepping up big time, and using those weapons to his advantage. And this is all, him even with a bad back, still going out there just drilling them out.
Yeah, and I mean, bad back, I know that problem. I know many of us out there do. I couldn't imagine trying to play a game with a bad back. And we're just talking about the Rams, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm there with you on that, Brett. They've been playing well. I think they are the top or maybe the second rated offense this year, so they're balling out on the offense. Yeah, they lost a few games. The Panthers just seem to really match up with them so well. And aside from that, there wasn't any glaring, crazy losses. A couple, I think, to some division rivals. That's going to happen. A couple here and there. And they're just a solid team, an experienced, a veteran-led team, not just with Stafford, but also you have a veteran coach who's been there, done it, won it with Stafford. My question is kind of like, if they do go all the way and they win, is this the last hurrah for Stafford? Because he is dealing with it. He's getting long in the tooth. He's dealing with some injuries. But I think they have a great chance. They do have a very strong, very tough week this week. So,
indeed, they have been a force to be reckoned with. And I'll tell you right now, especially Nakua, and then especially when they let go of Cooper Kupp just to go get Devontae Adams. What a great addition. And then on top of that, we have, what's the backup to Kyron Williams? What's his name, the running back?
Arum?
Yeah, I
can't pronounce.
That was Corum or something. I don't know. Whatever.
There you go. Yeah.
Well, anyways, so multiple weapons. Matthew Stafford, the veteran. And now this is Sean McVay's opportunity to make another appearance in the Super Bowl. I mean, Sean McVay has already taken them twice, has won one, lost one. But now Matthew Stafford, can they run it back again? So let's move on over to the Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks, can't believe it. They are your NFC West division champs. And now they had the number 1 seed going in, and now this is it. Another championship in Seattle. I'm going to kick it off with you, Chris. What got them there?
I think just perseverance. Mike McDonald has really done a great job taking over this organization and turning it around. Young guy, still under 40. Obviously, Sam Darnold wasn't done last year. It looks like that 1 year in Minnesota, maybe that was more him than it was Kevin O'Connell, like everyone thought. Because he's come and proven it this year. And, of course, Seattle gave up DK Metcalf. Tyler Lockett left. So you were looking, at the beginning of this year, you're like, well, you got Sam Darnold thrown to Smith and Jigba, who's been okay, but, what's going to happen? Also, their running game has really, really come together, I think, this year. Really led them. And they did split with the Rams this season. Super close overtime win was their second one. Both won, I believe, away. I think they each won when they were the away team, maybe not. Maybe I'm reading it wrong on my scores. But anyway, yeah. So I think it's just and defense. Defense has been just crushing them. And they've got I believe the biggest point differential in the league this year.
Right.
Offense, defense. I know with the Rams, the big look is the offense because of what's going on there. But this is a scary good offense with not a whole lot of name power behind it. So that's kind of how I've seen them go, just crushing people, really. I mean, again, a couple of splits in the division, which is pretty typical. And outside of that, just kind of steamrolling folks.
Yeah. That's the big thing with me was their defense. I mean, my goodness. And then not to mention, a lot of guys they put on the shelf because of the defense. I should know I'm a Washington fan, and some of the guys, some of my best players for Washington was getting injured left and right in that game.
Is it about time to bring back the Legion nomiker for him? The Legion of Boom.
I think they're exceeding what Legion of Boom. I think they exceeded the Legion of Boom. Me personally. I mean, they beaten up.
Sensitive on that.
I know. It's a very sensitive thing to say, but they beat up a lot of teams. I mean, they beat people up on that defense, and they hurt people. That's what I like about defenses, man.
That's one aggressive bird. I'll tell you that. Here's the deal. Yes, indeed, their defense has been astounding. I'm talking about Terminators. They're out there just waiting, just seeking out who's going to be terminated. And I'm telling you right now, Seattle is a fun team to watch. Offensively, yes, they've got Walker going in. I mean, Zach Charbonnet, it went down with an injury for the year. But, I mean, I'm telling you right now, if they don't have to rely on the run game, well, they can go on the air attack. Because as you can see, it has been exposed since the Carolina game. The Rams secondary up top is not that. They're able to be, what's the word I'm looking for? They're vulnerable. They're vulnerable.
He's got to have a weakness because everybody's got a weakness.
And the air attack. And yes, the Rams are a good defense. Their front is pretty nice. But I'm telling you right now, no one's scared. Seattle's not scared of the Rams, and the Rams are not scared of Seattle. So it's a mutual respect there, and this is going to be in the trenches. So now here we come to this moment. Chris, who are you going to take in this?
For this game, this is going to be a tough one. The Seahawks are 2.5-point favorites at home. Oh, being that they didn't sweep the Rams, because it's always, as they say, it's very, very hard to beat the same team 3 times. I think I'm going to go with the Seahawks at home. That place is going to be amped. They shook off some rust against the Niners. I mean, what better way to go to the Super Bowl than to knock out both your division rivals on the way? I think they're going to be jazzed up for it and taking it to them. Sorry, Matthew Stafford.
I'm very, very sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree. Even though, Seattle, it's not called the second world's most loudest arena in the world for nothing. I mean, home of the 12th man. The crowd's going to be hyped. The players going to be hyped. It's going to bring the atmosphere is going to be just off the chain, and Seattle's going to be ready. And
I second that as well. It's going to be Seattle. I feel Seattle with the 12th man, and also just the fact to see the way how things are playing now. And I'm telling you right now, this is going to be a close game. They play each other neck to neck, and if they can just get to Matthew Stafford, this game's over. It's over, and that's why I feel Seattle's defense is going to put on a show. Now, let's go ahead and take a quick pause and thank our following sponsors.
With spring here and all the storms on their way, you need to make sure you have the proper home, auto, and all your properties insured. We here at Razor Cut Information just can't get enough of our favorite insurance man, Ernie Ruelas. Please visit Ernie and his State Farm agency at 11330 East Central Avenue, Suite 400, Wichita, Kansas, 316-682-2300. Thank you so much, Ernie.
And we're back. Now let's move on over to the AFC side. My team, the Denver Broncos, going against the New England Patriots.
Right.
Game's going to be played at Mile High and Power Field. Okay, well, let's just kick it off with the New England Patriots. Chris, same story. How did they get there?
Again, kind of an upstart, coming a worst to first type of situation for them. Mike Vrabel came in and flipped the script on that organization. Really helped that he had an actual number one finally in his quarterback, a real, what is looking like to be a real number one. Yes, he had Ryan Tannehill, but there was a lot of question if Tannehill should have even been a quarterback, even though I think he was a first-round pick, if I remember that far back. But this is a whole, and it's also the Patriots are playing Vrabel's way. The defense is flying to the ball. They're flying to the opposing team, just creating havoc everywhere. Last week was just crazy how much pressure they were putting on. I can't remember who they played right now. They tore him up so bad. It was a whooping. What's that? Oh yeah, Texans. Yeah,
CJ Stroud.
Yeah. He threw like 70 interceptions in the first quarter.
It looked like it.
It felt like it if you were rooting for him. So yeah, just a suffocating defense, and really they looked pretty good the week before as well. They've looked really strong defensively, and Drake May this year they brought in Ramondre Stevenson has been a serviceable and above average back, but not a great back. He hasn't really been proven to break regularly a home run hit. Travion Henderson, he has already. Did it multiple times throughout the year. Yes, I feel like last week the Texans did bottle up Henderson quite well, but because they had focused so much on stopping that kind of runner, Stevenson was able to get a little bit more game, and May was able to go off. So you got to figure that. Well, we'll get into the matchup a little more, but that's how they've done it. A strong running game, an MVP-level quarterback play. Stephon Diggs is showing why he's a number one receiver again, and the defense is just playing out of its mind.
Yeah, I agree. Mike Vrabel, man, what a difference he has made for that team there. And you could even tell when he first got in there, and you saw how they played during preseason. I'm like, wow, you could tell the difference. I mean, that team is hungry, and Drake May is playing to his potential out there. He's looking like the guy that we should have had last season, and the defense has been stellar. Like I said in I think it was when our last broadcast, when they were playing the Texans. If C.J. Stroud makes the mistakes that he made against that Pittsburgh game, the Patriots are going to make him pay, and they definitely make him pay because Luke's his brother, Drake May. If he was able to capitalize on those mistakes, and with Jarrett Stidham coming in there, we just don't know yet. But still, he's looked like the quarterback that he should look like. So, but that's pretty much all I got from that.
That's a lot of talk there. Wow.
Yeah, I'm
Here's the
talking a
deal. Check this out, Brett. New England, and Chris said it to the T. It's been formulated the Patriots way. What better coach in Mike Vrabel? Yeah, they tried with Jared Mayo. That didn't work out. And just Vrabel is just a coach that, man, it's hard to He's a player's coach.
Yeah.
He wants to see succeed everyone. And then, of course, you got the offensive genius in Josh McDaniels reformulating there. So, I mean, all the pieces are there. So, shout out to my guy, Colin. I hope you're checking out the show. Big Patriots fan. My boy, Zoe Tovar and the fans out there, New England Patriot fans. You know, they're there. Got to show some love. Now let's move on over to my team, the Denver Broncos. We're here. Chris, how did they get there?
Big time defense. Pat Surtain, Vance Joseph, you've done an amazing job with that defense, crushing, suffocating defense, and really strong play from. Really, I would say they overshot their line on the offense because they've been pretty banged up really all season at one position or another on the offense, losing wide receivers, then you're losing running backs. Like, they've been pretty banged up throughout the season. So I think that they've really played better than they should. Again, they've had a lot of close games. Ball bounces the right way. But, I mean, a professional player would say that was effort. Like, yeah, it bounced the right way because I was there at the right time. So they have been very opportunistic and again, suffocating defense. Their 3 losses, they came only when they allowed, I think it was 7 or more explosive play in the game. I think the Jaguars, they allowed like 9, Chargers 8, and their other loss 7. But anyway, so they've really limited those explosive plays, and that's why they've been able to do what they've done. I think just making it where they go. Sean Payton, obviously, he's developed Bo Nix very well. I think that's going to continue. I think that you'll see them try to add a few pieces, a few more skill positions in the offseason when that time comes to really blow that offense up to match the kind of weight they've got on the defense.
All right. Denver, they really need that year from that off season last year up to now. They were good enough. Their defense was strong enough to get them into the playoffs in the first round, but unfortunately they took an exit in the first round. And Bo Nix, like I said, if it wasn't for the run that Jayden Daniels had last year, he was definitely going to be offensive rookie of the year because he balled out that good. Now that Sean Payton has brought them together, they have been a cohesive unit. Yeah, there were some tough games they had, some very close ones, some scares. Trust me, I watched that Washington and Denver game. I was about to tear what very tiny bit of hair I had left out of my head. But they got the defense. I mean, until that game, Bo Nix was on a tear doing his thing, and Sean Payton's experience to know where to put the right pieces, even though they've been banged up here and there, and they still got to where they needed to be.
And again, as it said, Denver finally, with Sean Payton going in, putting everybody together, Bo Nix and the gang going there. I mean, J.K. Dobbins, what a great addition, picking him up. And then he went down with an injury, and now possibly he might be starting this Sunday. Excuse me. Yeah. The excitement there. Excuse me. Sorry.
More excitement.
There
it goes.
Yeah, well, check this out as well.
Cut.
R.J. Harvey has taken the lead, and McClellan as well. And right now, we're going to have to run the ball. What got us there was just the mere fact we've had Cortland Sutton, Pat Bryant stepped up as well, Marvin Mims as well, and then just the up and down when we get a good hot Evan Ingram when he's not injured or when he's out. We just have done everything, but it's our defense. Nick Bonito as well. Patrick Surtain locked down. Reminds me, not up there yet, Darrelle Revis, but we're getting there. He's a no-fly zone. He's just a straight no-fly zone. Now that we're going to get into the heart of the matter of the game, Chris, who are you taking?
So, Patriots, Broncos, conference championship. Is this like 2011 Manning Brady? I feel like I feel like
twice.
2 times that happened. I'm kind of having a little flashback there. Anyway, the Patriots are 4.5-point favorites. One thing, in talking about how they got here, one thing we didn't really get into, which I think is going to be really significant in this game, is, and I would suspect everyone does, I even suspect that it affected the line to the point now that the Patriots are 4.5-point favorites at this away game, is the injury to Bo Nix. That's a game changer. Losing a number 1 quarterback, no matter how good or who your backup is, it changes your game. They are going to have to lean on the run and hope that works. I would take the Patriots with 4.5 points for sure. I think they're going to probably win. Again, that defense, they have allowed, I believe that defense has allowed the lowest amount of big pass plays throughout the season per game. 15% of the plays in a game against them are a big play, and they've got it going, and their cohesion is there. We'll have to see if they make it past this game, who they're playing in the Super Bowl, but it sure feels like the dynasty is back, and honestly, it kind of feels like an even scarier one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. Jared Stidham, we only seen a little bit of what he could do when he played for the Raiders, and we all know the dysfunction over there. And then Patriots, I don't even think he even started even playing the game when he was in New England last season. So Jared Stidham is going to have to go in here and to do New England, take on Drake and take on Drake May and that New England defense. He might surprise us. Will he be the next Nick Foles? We don't know. I
took my punchline. Yes.
It'd be great if he could be, but I don't know. That's why I'm kind of I'm iffy on that. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and take the Pats, man, and also Drake May. He's a Carolina guy, so gotta roll with my Carolina guy.
Of course, always love there. Well, let's go back, rewind the clock a little bit.
Yeah, it's rewind time.
The last time in this situation a player was able to get out and make it to the Super Bowl was, you know who it was? Roger Staubach.
Yeah.
Roger Staubach. Can you believe that? And I'll tell you this, you guys, anything is possible. We're talking about Sean Payton. He's going to have some dial-ups going on. And the key figure in this game, and Chris just said, it's the run game. They're just going to have to kill the clock, and then the defense has to capitalize. Drake May is stoppable. The Texans have proven that already. If you get to him, you can disrupt him. And so trust me, Nick Bonito is going to be looking for him. He's going to be trying to get the best that he can. And we already know Patrick Surtain, he's going to get somebody. Either he's going to get, I'm pretty sure he'll probably stick with Stephon Diggs and force them to throw to, what's his name? It starts with the B, the wide receiver. I can't remember his last name.
Well, I can't either.
Well, whatever. So here's the deal. It's going to be a great chess match.
I forgot about the weather.
The weather.
It's going to be crazy cold this weekend.
Yeah, it'll be cold, but
it's going to be crazy cold.
Well, it's New England. New England's used to it, so it's
yeah,
just the
but
elevation.
They were pretty sloppy last week.
Yeah, so look at it like this. Coach Joseph as well is going to have that defense ready. They're just one game away to get there. They're at home. They're at home. It can be done. It's not going to be easy, but it can be done. My heart and everything, I just got to go with my team, Denver. Got to do it.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Orange Crush. Shout out to my friend Jen. Jen, we can do this. We're going to represent the Orange Crush. We got to do this. So stay tuned, you guys. Let's go ahead and take a quick pause and thank our following sponsors.
Well, I don't know about you folks, but here at Sports Fellas, things can get, well, a nice right funk going on sometimes. And in that time of need, we turn to our friend Kimberly Sampson, our own personal Cincy independent consultant. She is our favorite star consultant, so for your scent needs, get a hold of Kimberly at heavenlyscentswithkim@gmail.com or visit her website, heavenlyscentswithkim.cincy.us. You can also call her at 316-282-7363. That's Kimberly Sampson at Cincy, our favorite independent consultant.
After the conclusion of the AFC-NFC Championship, we will do a live stream for the Super Bowl show. That will be determined the time, so stay tuned on that as well. We are going to have our online site for merchandise, for sneak peeks on next shows. So we're going to get a little creative, so stay tuned, you guys. Also as well, Wichita Vice is back. We are going to do Wonder Man. So stay tuned on that. That's going to be on the Disney Channel as well, Wonder Man. And also be on the lookout for Silver Cosmo movie reviews. So before any shout-outs, Chris, do you have any before we go?
Just shout out to the cast, crew, and everyone out there listening. Thanks, guys.
Shout out to the cast and crew, all our fans, everyone who's listening, and always, hi, Mom and Dad.
Of course, shout out to the people that are behind the scenes as always. Our guy Eric in the house, he's always helpful. Thank you, Eric, for what you do. Pat, I want to also do another shout out to Kyle as well, one of our new addition guys on the team as well, Dalby Design and Powell. Now, I want to do a special shout out to our friend Eric. Eric has now a father, just had a baby. Congratulations, my friend. We miss you, man. Hope you're holding it down out there. He says that he's a Steelers, but we're trying to talk him into being a Bengals, but it's not working so far. Hey, congratulations over here from Razor Cut Formation to you, my friend. We miss you. Look forward to seeing you again. Congratulations. Also, shout out to our guy Colin, checking in the show. He's a Pats fan, so we got to show some love there. And also shout out to all our listeners. We thank you, and I appreciate you guys all. And if I've not met you, I just want to tell you thank you so much for tuning in. Until then, be on the lookout. It's going to be a live show. We're going to have all the platforms up. We're going to be on Facebook. We're going to be on Spotify as well, Instagram, you name it. We're going to get it going. And like I said, we will do some dial-ins. So if you want to talk to us, get to know us, no problem. And if there's going to be any football trash talk, go for it. Just keep it friendly because we are a family-friendly show. Until then, we're out.